I'm Marty.
And I'm Nathan.
Hey, you guys still looking for a car?
Yeah, slowly, but surely we are. And we're not really in a huge rush, but we're going to need one, so I think we're starting to figure it out.
Well, what are you going to get? What kind of car?
Well, we don't have that part figured out yet, but we know what we need to look for.
And what's that?
Well, we've got a lot of kids, so it needs to hold a lot of people.
At least 8, right?
Yeah, exactly. But it also needs to be compact, because we got to do parallel parking all the time.
Okay, well, I guess that makes sense too. What color? Are you going to get it to match your outfit? It's
Exactly
the real question.
Right, yep, red and blue. But also I want it to be silver so that it reflects the sun, because I don't want the car to get really hot when we park it.
What are you talking about?
It should also be kind of like an RV, because we travel a lot and hotels are expensive. And kind of like a motorcycle, because those are so much fun.
Okay, so that's impossible. You have all of these things on a checklist that are opposites. I think you need to start over with a better goal, maybe a clear mindset.
Okay, you're probably right about that. I don't know what I was thinking. And you're right, there's no way that would work. But I think I might have got turned around a little bit because I saw this clip from The Simpsons where Homer designed a car, and I think we should all check it out.
Homer, meet my team of engineers. They're gonna build your car.
Hiya, team.
Now, boys and girls, this project is our top priority. Everything else is on hold. I don't want to see anything until it's finished.
But sir, that's ridiculous.
Direct all your questions to Mr. Homer Simpson, the man with the vision. The man who's gonna bust this company out of its rut. The man who's gonna change American transportation forever.
So, what kind of car would you like, Mr. Simpson?
I don't know.
Here's what you do. From now on, before you say anything, say to yourself, if I was ever sure of anything, I'm sure of this. Do you understand?
Sort of.
Homer,
What?
answer me again with self-confidence. Sort of! Now go get him!
All right, you eggheads. I want a place in this car to put my drink.
Sir, the car has a beverage holder.
Hello, Einstein. I said a place to put my drink. You know those super slankers they sell in the Quickie Mart? The cup is this big.
Extremely large beverage holder.
I'm not done yet. You know that little ball you put on the aerial so you can find your car in the parking lot? That should be on every car.
Little ball.
And some things are so snazzy they never go out of style, like tail fins and bubble domes
I
and
gotta call
jag
the boss.
carpeting.
All right. Okay, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna hang up, call me back, and say the exact opposite of everything you just said. Goodbye.
All right, Lisa, come over here.
What is it, Unky Herb?
I want you to hear what the guys down at the plant think of your old man. Yellow.
Homer Simpson is a brilliant man with lots of well-thought-out practical ideas. He is ensuring the financial security of this company for years to come. Oh, yes. And his personal hygiene is above reproach.
Whoa, I just agree. Homer, I'm impressed. Way to go,
Pretty
Dad.
good,
Yeah.
I want a horn here, here, and here. You can never find a horn when you're mad. And they should all play La Cucaracha.
Can do, Mr. S.
And sometimes the kids are in the back seat. They're hollering. They're making you nuts. There's got to be something you can do about that.
Maybe a built-in video game would keep them entertained?
You're fired. What is my brother paying you for?
What about a separate soundproof bubble dome for the kids with optional restraints and muzzles?
Bullseye! And another thing, when I gun the motor, I want people to think the world is coming to an end. Rum, rum, rum.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the car designed for the average man, the Homer.
Any questions?
What does this monstrosity cost?
Jerry, what's the sticker price? $82,000! This monstrosity cost $82,000! What have I done? I mean, the zoo was fun, but I'm ruined!
See what happens when you don't have a clear mission? You end up with the worst car ever.
And it's not just cars either. I think that's actually what happens with life in general, right? Sometimes it's hard to figure out our purpose, so we just kind of try to put together this life based on a checklist.
Like a good paying job, buy a house,
Get married, have kids,
join some clubs, make some friends,
sign up your kids for sports, go on vacations.
And none of those things are bad, but sometimes we put all of those elements together without a bigger purpose driving us, and it turns out we end up far from what we really wanted and where we wanted to be.
You know, it's not a coincidence that Jesus started his ministry with the disciples by giving them a really clear mission, a clear goal, a clear purpose. He said, "Follow me."
And so the disciples did. In fact, that's what they did from that moment on for the rest of their lives.
Jesus taught them, and he taught us, that we were made with a purpose. He taught us all that we're made to love God and to love others, and he showed us how that can look in our day-to-day lives.
When we study the Bible, we learn that bigger purpose that God's given us for our life. And we learn in the Bible that God's got other plans and purposes specifically for each one of us that he set into motion.
What a gift that is, right? Instead of being stuck trying to figure out on our own purposes and fumbling through these checklists of things that don't actually fit together, God's done something for us that we couldn't do for ourselves.
He's answered that million-dollar question, what am I here for? And not only that, but he's given us a team with a purpose to do this with.
So remember to include people and invite others to chase God by your side. Build habits around loving God and loving others and see what God's got in store for you.
Remember, you're not just watching online, you're the Everywhere Church, and you're not in this alone. If you need help walking into God's purpose for you or experiencing the church everywhere, email us.
Connect with me or Marty if you need support, and we'll see you again soon for another episode.